What's good, sports gamers, and welcome back to another NBA 2K17 vid. Today I'm going to talk about dribbling again, and the 3 moves you need to know and master to get an open shot in NBA 2K17. And if you enjoy our content, hit that like button to continue to help us grow this thing together. Thanks. And a special thanks to Colin from Shot Mechanics for collabing with us on this series. If you're not subscribed, you should be. His channel link is in the description, so show his channel some love if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's do it.
The #1 source for the sports gamer.
Dribbling has a purpose. They're used to blow by a defender or create enough space between the two to get off a shot. Whether it be from one move or 2 or more chained together, the end goal is the same, and all boils down to getting the defender to go one way while you go the other, no matter what the move is. If you follow that, you'll be fine. But some are more effective than others, and here they are. First, we're going to go over probably the first dribble move we all learned, the crossover. In 2K17, you want to just flick the right stick towards the opposite hand. That's it. The crossover relies on how fast you can transfer the ball from one hand to the other once you commit to going the other way. It's a nice counter to your opponent who has a good first step to defend your drive, or is overeager and lacks discipline going side to side. You could trip them up fairly easily. And it opens up regular drives if your opponent is scared you might bring the ball back the other way. Obviously, the better the dribbler is, the higher chance you have of dropping your opponent doing this. And to finish it off, my favorite crossovers in NBA 2K17 that I feel best utilize what I went over are, no surprise, Elite 2, Elite 6, which is very similar to Elite 2, and Normal 2, which is my favorite due to how fast and compact it is. As soon as your opponent even thinks about sliding one way, you're already going the other. Next up is the step back. And you activate this by holding the right trigger button and aim your right stick away from the hoop. In real life, it's used as a bailout or counter if the ball handler's initial move is stopped. But in 2K, you can pair this with any move you do regardless, because the majority of them will be going side to side or forwards, so it's a nice combo to that. As the defender's momentum should be leading him in an entirely different direction to react to the step back properly. Once you do a cross, add a step back and your defender's on ice. Behind the back, then a step back, same thing. So like I said, you can look at it like a counter or a bailout, as you could basically dribble in place for 10 seconds, bam, step back, and you got instant room because your opponent fell asleep. The faster the player can create that space and how much space he can create doing that move is key. And my favorite step backs in the game, which are found on the basic size ups, are Elite 4, Normal 4, which covers the most distance, and Normal 3, which is the fastest of the bunch, that paired with a deadly shooter is basically a glitch. And lastly is the rhythm dribble. You activate this by flicking the right stick up. The best ones are those that have movement to them that forces your opponent to react, like a step back built in or a hesitation, anything that gets the defender to react when you're basically moving in place. And secondly, having the ability to rocket out of the animations for a drive or crossover. Like you notice here with Isaiah Thomas, I activate his rhythm dribble and break out of it into an instant drive. You want as little time to be wasted from where you go from the rhythm dribble to your attack. And to finish it off, my favorite rhythm dribbles for you to play around with are Kemba Walker's, Dwayne Wade's, and Steph Curry's, which you can mix in your escape and hesitation dribbles and step backs at different points to create deadly combos. So alright, sports gamers, hope I furthered your dribbling understanding. You can go out on that court and get any shot you like. And again, a special thanks to Coach Colin from Shot Mechanics for helping us out with this. And stay tuned for more NBA 2K17 content to come on our channel, so subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss anything. Thank you all for watching and be good, y'all.